Hey guys, it's me, Roblox Fanatic 2011 here, and today I'm going to be showing you my Mr. Man collection. So let's start off with the books. So the first one we have is, it all started in 1971 with Mr. Tickle. Spine, here's the back. Here's some other Mr. Man. Here's the front. It's published in 1971, which Mr. Tickle celebrates 50 years, and so does these. So does the first 7 Mr. Man, and so does the first 8 Mr. Men. Also, Mr. Grumpy celebrates 50 years as well. The house, here's his bed. Picking up a cookie. Going outside to tickle someone. He's opening the window. There's a teacher. He's about to tickle the teacher. Children were looking at him. And he tickles the officer. He tickles a man and he falls down some apples. There's the man, the postman, and yeah. That's pretty much it. The next one is Mr. Greedy. I'm just good. Also, especially, I have the coloring book, which I also showed. So I'm just going to find the coloring book I have. I'm just going to be showing you the coloring book. Just going to show you the coloring book. I'm just going to be showing you this 3D coloring book I got from Powland. Here's the coloring book. Pretty much the same, but here's the Greedy book and here's the coloring in book. I might show you this later. So yeah. Next one is Mr. Happy. I'm just going to show you the popular characters in pages. In order of pages from that, instead of flipping them. He is really happy. Sees laughing. As you can see, yeah. Camera keeps falling off. Next we have, sorry about that, is Mr. Nosy. Fix the camera. Hold on, sir. Yeah, this won't work. Mr. Nosy. Oh yeah. So now we have some more books. He's looking for some. You always look for some nosy things. Oh, stop. Book. Next was Mr. Sneeze. Next one is Mr. Bump. I also have the plush of him as well. See, he lives in this house, grabbing a ladder. He smashed the window. He broke the broom. He fall down. He's stuck in the. Sorry. He was stuck. Then he was stuck in this thing. Don't know what it is, but that's Danger Mouse's home. He's in police officer. He hurts his thumb. He's going to work. He fall down. He fall down the boat. He was stuck in a bucket. He fall down the hole. He had an apple. Has some sort of food. Food. Sorry about that. Keeps going. Mr. Snow. Perfect for Christmas time. But it's not Christmas yet, but about 4 months. About Christmas. Here we go. Oh. We're not ready for this book yet. Mr. Messy. Mr. Topsy Turvy. Like I mentioned before, I showed you it like earlier, like a second ago. Mr. Silly. Mr. Oopity. Or Mr. Snooty, whatever you want to call him now. Because he changed his name 7 months ago in 2021. Mr. Small. I will do one again about the 51st anniversary when I collect more. I want to get Mr. Calm and Mr. Brave. So as you can see, the pages were drawings, by the way. As you can see, yeah, they have some beautiful writing, and yeah, Mr. Forgetful. Then we got Mr. Jelly. Mr. Noisy. Hello there! That was my loud Mr. Noisy impression. That was my Mr. Noisy impression. It's Mr. Lazy. Mr. Funny. Mr. Mean. And Mr. Stingy in the USA. Also, I forgot for Mr. Jelly. Mr. Jelly is called Mr. Nervous in the US. Because Mr. Stingy was called... Mr. Mean was in the UK, in Ireland, and Mr. Jelly and Mr. Stingy named Mr. Stingy in America. Look, here's Mr. Chatterbox. Blah 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 blah. Mr. Fussy. I'm not going to show you the spines officially because they have their logos. Mr. Bounce. Mr. Muddle. Mr. Dizzy. Mr. Impossible. Mr. Strong. His arms, I think he threw the ball. He's being able to see instead of doing this in a hammer, he eats eggs until he gets stronger. He broke a toothbrush and he spilled something. He broke the door, he broke the tree, he broke the bus. The man's field's on fire. They used the barn. The barn is picked. Barn was let it go. The barn was picked up. The barn was full of water. But the water and the fire gone away. The farmer he wanted more eggs. He broke the chair and good, it's fallen off. Okay, the page where we on? The page where Mr. Strong broke the chair. Ice cream, haha. So Grumpy to celebrate 71 years. It was supposed to come out in 1976. Then they decided to make him in 1971. Early, Mr. Clumsy. This appeared in Mr. Fussy in 1976 until he didn't get his book until 1978. It's 43 years ago. Mr. Quiet. We got Mr. Rush. Is Mr. Tall? Mr. Worry. Mr. Nonsense. Mr. Wrong, my favorite one. Mr. Skinny. Oh, sorry about that. I need to show the pages more. His best friend's Mr. Greedy. Everyone was fat. The elephant was fat. Oh. The elephant was fat. He was big and fat. See, he's Fatland. The elephant was fat. The bird was fat. The worm was fat. The dog was fat. Probably they ate too much food and they got fat. Mr. Mischief. Mr. Clever. Mr. Busy. And Mr. Slow, the last one in 1971. So the first one in 1990, the same year that Home Alone got released, is Mr. Brave. So 1990, the same year that Home Alone released, they released 4 new Mr. Man books. Mr. Grumble. Oh. This is the book where he turns into a pig. Mr. Perfect. And lastly, Mr. Cheerful, the last one to be published in 1990. Then 2003, 18 years later, which was 13 years later, they decided to make a new one called Mr. Cool. Sorry about that. See, this was new drawing this time. This one was made... This time it was drawn by Adam Hargreaves. But this time was made by Adam Hargreaves, as you can see on his writing here. Since Roger Hargreaves died in 1988, they decided to add in 1988. Roger Hargreaves died in 1988, and Adam Hargreaves took over the roles in 2003. Mr. Rude. No. He farts all the time. Mr. Metro, he doesn't fart in the book because they don't want children to be upset. Because they don't want 2-year children to say that's disgusting. And they don't want inappropriate watch it. Mr. Good. Here's Mr. Nobody. This was my last one in the book, but until I got Mr. Brave in the mail. This was the last one in my book box until I got Mr. Brave from the mail. As you can see, the list is different. The cover is different. Scratch is different. This one. Scratch this one. Page scratch different. This one scratch like a bit glossy. This one, let me smell. Let me smell the color one. This one. Yeah, this one's good. That's all the book. That's the book. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to be showing you the DVDs. The first one is the Christmas letter. This is a Mr. Men Christmas special. But, yeah, this was narrated by Jeffrey Plummer, the original narrator, who unfortunately passed away last year in 2020. Here's the front, spine, and the back. It's on for 22 minutes. So it's a quite short DVD. And there's the disc. No, not nursery rhymes. I hate it. Not nursery rhymes. I hate it. But if you like nursery rhymes, I can handle your. Man, I hate nursery rhymes. I hate nursery rhymes. If you like nursery rhymes, I can handle your opinion. This one's Mrs. Small. This is Small Finds a Job. This one is Mr. Bump Goes on a Trip. This one's birthday. For some reason, has a Disneyland Resort leaflet for the Pirates of the Caribbean. Bag. We got these leaflet again. It's just from It's the DVD's from Delta, not Disney. The DVD's by Delta, not Disney. And the last one is. This one is Mr. Men, the original TV series narrated by Arthur Lowe, who also did Dad's Army as well. Arthur Lowe also did narrated by Arthur Lowe from Dad's Army. From Dad's Army, here's the front, spine, and the back. The episodes are Mr. Strong, Mr. Daydream, Mr. Fussy, Mr. Worry, Mr. Appetite, Mr. Dizzy, Mr. Topsy-Turvy, Mr. Muddle, Mr. Mean, Mr. Nosy, Mr. Chatterbox, Mr. Noisy, Mr. Impossible, Mr. Lazy, and Mr. Grumpy. It's on for 110 minutes. There's a disc. So yeah, that's the DVD. I'm going to show you plushies. Here comes Mr. Bump. Here's Mr. Bump. It says, the tag says it's released in 2020. Let's see, which was last year. It was a bad year, like last year. It was a bad year. He got bandages and you can see his name. If you want to, you can take off his Velcro. If you want to take off his Velcro, you can see this beans here, bean bags here. It's just some beans inside there. Yeah, that's Mr. Bump. Next is Mr. Strong. Same as Mr. Bump's 2020. As you can see. This time, this has the name in the bottom. Mr. Bump's name was black, while this one's green. Same as Mr. Bump. If you want to pull off the Velcro and there's some beans inside there, have a try. Or you can make it on a puppet or whatever you like. And also, one more thing before I go. This one is the Mr. Greedy copy coloring book with colorful stickers. So you can see this one reads, Color in your own Mr. Man book. Narrated by Roger Hargreaves and whatever you want to. Back. Color your own Mr. Greedy book and read the description. Copy the colors on the stickers and bring the classic story to life, or add your own color and these colorfuls to give the story a whole new look. The perfect gift for Mr. Greedy, a sticker storybook in the color. This one's made in 2013, but eventually it was shown in the 2011 40th. But eventually this was shown on the 40th. Eventually this was shown on the 40th anniversary one for some reason. Anyways, yeah, this is printed in China. This one's printed in China for some reason. This one's by Dan for some reason. I'll show you. This one's made by Eggmans, as you can see. And also, this one's by Dan. This one's made by Dan for some reason. Probably their distribution company or not. There. We got the colorful text, so colorful. Open this up. We got the colorful stickers. There's the pictures from the book. Here's the logo. Here's the Mr. Man Lomas logo. Here's some new pictures. Here's some Mr. Man pictures from Adam Hargreaves. As you can see, this pose is the exact same on my DVD as well. This one has new pictures by Adam Hargreaves, in case you're wondering. This is Mr. Greasy. If you want to color him, go have a try. Yeah, this is a great book to have, in case you're wondering. Yeah. So that's Mr. Greedy. And I am done. And I am done. That's all my Mr. Man book collection. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next month's video. I'm going to do my Little Miss ones. But see you then. Bye-bye.